All right. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot, INC. This is going to be a reading for January the 12th, 2024. I hope everybody is well. Please remember that my readings are for educational purposes only. Always use and trust your own intuition and instinct. And also, this is for entertainment purposes, okay? All right. So, in your pre shuffle, we had divine timing is at play. That also is today's title. Now, of course, that timing is going to be different for everybody. This is not a personal read. I do try and read, and for everyone, every different type of situation that perhaps you may be in, but it's for a collective, okay? As a general reading. And we also had the morning time. So take that how it resonates for you. Maybe you have something very important to do tomorrow. Um, some of you actually can be mourning something like sadness, hurt, devastated. So that also can be the case here. Actually, it is in Atlanta. It's supposed to be a little bit more sunny than it was today. It was cold and raining down here. And I think Monday and Tuesday it says it's supposed to be snow flurries. So, wow, right? Okay, divine timing is at play. Something for some of you. Hey, Stagner, you said you got too much snow on the ground? Wow. We haven't seen no snow down here yet, but I think Monday and Tuesday. But it may be north of Georgia because I stay in the city of Atlanta. So, hey, Miss Linda, good to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for leaving comments after you do watch the video in the chat area. I really appreciate it. I just haven't had a time to go back and acknowledge them with a heart and another like behind it, but I do see them. It does come across my phone. So thank y'all so much. Oh, this just popped out. So stop obsessing first. Okay. It may not be necessarily you. This also could be somebody that you're thinking of. Somebody here could be very much obsessing, thinking over and over and over and over again about you, about your situation together. They also could be drinking very heavily, smoking very heavily, trying to find the right words, um, trying to think of a way. It can be to meet up with you, to see you again. Okay. Yeah, it's a very weird energy. I really feel that a lot of us are going through ascension symptoms. Because a lot of times I be walking around like I'm living outside of the body of my shell. The way that I'm looking at people, the way that I'm looking at material things, it just seems like I'm here, but I'm not here. But that's a whole nother story. So divine timing is at play. For some of you, it may take place tomorrow morning, maybe Sunday morning, Monday morning. Maybe the tarot can clarify it. Okay. But remember, our energy, our timing is not the same timing as like the universe. Okay. Y'all very smart. You know that, right? So, um, because time does not really exist, and we all remember that also, right? So, especially the numbers on the clock that don't exist. So this can be something that you're obsessively thinking about, and you're wondering like when is it going to happen. Now for all of you, it may not even be about a partnership. It could be something else. Okay. Because I know for me, I'll be moving around the summertime. So I'm obsessively thinking of where do I want to live next. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to be different for everybody. I'm hearing some of you may get a message sometime, maybe in the morning or sometime before the sun sets tomorrow. This card popped in reverse, which is patience required. So somebody is running out of patience, that maybe you haven't been the one to reach out to them, because maybe they don't understand or know where you're coming from. And this also can be vice versa. Allow things to come. So this is why, maybe you haven't reached out, because you like, hey, from my standpoint, I'm more about divine timing at play. Okay. But this also at the same time can be your situation where that this other person is waiting, hoping that you would be the one to break the ice or to come to them, and hoping that maybe you're running out of patience, hoping that maybe you're obsessively thinking about the situation between the both of you, or you got them heavily on your mind. Okay. And so maybe they're trying to work and understand divine timing. Okay. Hoping that maybe they'll get a text message or a phone call from you in the morning. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay, so I know that right, Miss Linda. I ain't playing no games either. So it's not the right time. So everything is pretty much lining up when it comes to the cards here. And I will be ordering some more type of cards like this, but I'm really trying to limit buying all of these because I'm still in the process of making my own Oracle and Tarot decks. So I don't want to keep sponsoring somebody else when I'm going to divine time and come out with my own. And now we have the Sagittarius energy. For the people who do not know, I practice Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western astronomy or astrology. So the sun is still in Sagittarius until January the 15th. Then it will move into Capricorn from January the 15th to February the 15th. And then it will be Aquarius time. Now, I'm not here to change whatever you feel that you are as a zodiac sign, okay? Keep going with it, okay? But that's just how I read these cards. So the sun still being in Sag, like I said, is still highlighting this ninth house of Sagittarius, which is spirituality, which is spiritually being guided, like I've said before. So divine timing is still at play. Okay, so we got 2 or so more days left, and then we will be in Capricorn season. Yes, my birthday is coming around the corner. All right, so we got rules, regulations, get it out to the world, the highest ideals, insight to understand, wisdom, and results from the understanding. So, the insight to, thank you, Miss Linda. So, the insight to understand is first of all, the first question is, who is obsessively thinking about whom? Or if it's not a person, you're waiting on information or the wisdom, the insight, the aha moment to come to you, because you're obsessively thinking about how to handle a problem. How are you going to go about a situation, right? Some of you can be just losing patience, maybe at a job, losing patience with your child, your children, the other co-parent, family members, friends you associate with, people in your neighborhood, your HOA, your apartment complex, the management. It's going to be different for everybody, right? But something is coming towards you, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify. Bottom of the deck is fifth house of Leo, which is dating, procreation, going out having fun, allowing yourself also to be, um, I would say, having a little bit more fun. Okay. Romance, the power of love. Are you ready to invest or take a gamble with something or somebody? Don't have to be love relationship, can be like investing in stocks, you know, another company that's up and coming, maybe Bitcoin, but some type of investment or taking a gamble is here. That's Leo energy, Sag energy, okay? Scorpio energy. Um, I'm hearing Taurus energy also. All right, let's go ahead and get these cards. All right. Somebody could also be very much obsessing about saving money, getting their money up, working very hard to achieve some type of goal. Okay. This can be why it's a separation between, or had been between, you and your person or your situation. Some of you also, some type of job or something like that also may be coming to an end. So you could be obsessively thinking like what you're going to do next. Okay, like what is going to be the next step for you. The first thing I actually want to clarify is allow things to come to you. Obsessively thinking about it. And I'm not necessarily saying that you are, okay? But something can be heavily on your mind. King of Swords. That's communication like I'm speaking of. Allow things to come to you. A conversation, a talk, a debate, a dialogue. Being open to conversation if somebody is about to come towards you, to discuss something at hand. Clarity. All right. Ooh. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. I am going backwards. I hope that doesn't mean anything. But the tower in reverse can also mean that somebody has not had this awakening yet. And so this is why the card says allow things or people or situations to come to you. Stressing yourself or thinking about something in the back of your mind, you know, um, what if, what was, if it could have been, and just wondering, will I ever have this conversation or get clarity or insight um, with this person so I can move on with my life? You know, I feel that you're still doing whatever you want to do and what you need to do anyway. I don't feel that whatever this is stopping you, but you would like to know or have some type of communication, get clarity, you know, um, just so you'll know as that wisdom, right? Everybody wants to understand anything, regardless of what it is, right? So we can have some type of conclusion. Uh, I'm hearing things left unsaid. So this goes on stop obsessing first, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Work, dedication. Somebody here has, like I said earlier, obsessing over some type of hobby, project at their job, putting in obsessively a lot of hours. Okay, because I keep saying the King of Pentacles, but that can be because we're about to go in Capricorn in a couple of days. Okay, so Even if you're not watching my channel, you will begin to see a lot of the King of Pentacles to come out, and also the Mr. DeVille card, the Devil card, because both of those can represent Capricorn. Okay. Other readers may not understand why they keep getting the Devil card, but I'm telling you why. Because the sun is actually going to be in Capricorn soon. So those cards will keep coming out. All right. So just be wary if you're listening to somebody else's reading what they're saying regarding the Devil card. Okay. It's just a representation of the sun being in Capricorn. That's all. So it's going to come out in the shuffles, it's going to come out in people's reading. All right. Okay, so we have the Chariot. Divine timing at play. Remember that the Chariot does follow the North Star, and the North Star is Aquarius symbol. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving. Let me see here. So Taurus energy, Jupiter is in Taurus direct. So like I said about you handling your savings and your money, your checking, try and use more cash than putting more things on your credit card right now. Try and be more direct. Some of you may get a slow start in the morning, so make sure you set your alarms if you have something that you need to do or to be at work. Um, the divine timing is at play, that something is about to guide you towards something new. That's what I see. You've been slow moving, doing things, communicating with people, not really getting into relationships, talking here and there with people, trying to read people, trying to read people's energy, not really associating with anybody like that, not really making a lot of plans, not really going a lot of different places. But whatever this new breakthrough or whatever that's coming towards you or for you, you're about to be on the move. Okay. So something is not the right time at this moment because it is about to be divine timing. Now, that divine timing is telling me around in Cancer season. And those cards up there, I have been getting the month of June, July anyway. So it's just about, continuing to work on what you got to do, putting the work in, concentrating on what you got to do, um, working, saving your money, making plans, achieving your goals. Okay. Um, because you're only paying attention to what you got going on anyway right now. But every now and then you will start obsessively thinking about this situation, lack of conversation, um, also asking yourself why you haven't went forward, and also asking yourself why this person haven't came forward towards you. But I want to clarify this up here because somebody is out of patience. Compromise. We got this card one day last week also. Can be a Libra, but we have the card of compromise, which is like the scales. So somebody here has been really trying to understand, will this person compromise, or why they feel like they don't want to compromise, or will they at all? So that can be like setting up different times or places to meet up, to spend some type of time together. Will you travel toward them? Okay, can they compromise to meet you halfway if they live at a distance from you? So we have the aloneness card in reverse. So somebody is really wanting to be more actually closer to you, but it can be whatever that this person, what we're going to clarify next, is doing or working on or paying a lot of attention to. Um, it seems like they can't come towards you, but some type of compromise have to be had or done. And I feel as adults, people make time for what they want to make time for. So there's really no excuse. Okay, so some type of compromise I feel have not been done yet, and that's the clarity, insight that needs to be in the conversation. So if no type of compromising effort or information or exchange is done the next time that you talk to this person, you may just need to move on. Okay. Because somebody here, it's like I thought we was going to be together. I thought we was going to start this. Um, I've been waiting on you to come toward me because maybe you already know that this person is very busy. They can own their own business. They can work with the family business. They may have kids or a child that they have to tend to. They can actually work a 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 3 to 11 job. Okay. This person also can work at night or overnight. hmm That can be the case because I have the morning card here, and then I also have like a nightclub scene here. So somebody could work at night, and the only time that they can see you or spend time with you is in the morning or afternoon because they do have to get some sleep, right, to be able to go to work the next night. So compromise. All right, what is this? Clinging to the past. Hmm. So somebody is still putting effort, a lot of effort, still trying to make something else work from the past. Now, however long that past is, it's going to be different for everybody or you. The past is 2 minutes ago, right? So it don't necessarily have to be years ago. It can be a couple of weeks, couple of months, but somebody still here may be obligated and still tied to the past. And they are stuck or obsessively continually to work on that, okay, instead of compromising, okay, and being able to come towards you. Yeah, so we have healing in reverse. So some type of healing um has been done, I feel. So maybe this is why it was taking some time that this person needed to intuitively, the tower here, an awakening to realize that whatever that they're obsessing over may not be right for them anymore, but it just took time for them to realize it. Okay, and at the same time they could be realizing that they're losing you. They didn't want to compromise to conversate with you, to come towards you, to meet up, to spend time with you. They was taking things very slowly, way too slowly. Okay. A new vision. They also can be Sagittarius. Don't have to be a sun sign. But can be a rising, an ascendant moon. But somebody got Sag very heavily in their chart. So a new vision. Some of you may have some type of brilliant idea to come towards you in the morning, okay? Or you will be working on something new, some type of new agenda, some type of new goal. Some of you may also be starting a new job, picking back up a hobby, or getting back into your creative outlet. I also have Aquarius here on the table. Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Taurus, Sag, Leo. Okay, bottom of the deck is change. Oh, that's good. Not even if it's not about your other person, but you in general. You know, I really don't worry about your other person. I worry about you. Okay. Even though that this is a general reading, just like you listening to this reading here, it also applies to your same person you're thinking about. Change is coming. Change is needed in your life, in their life. Nothing is guaranteed to be a relationship or the other person to come towards you. Um, but somebody here does want to or will begin to try and work on something that was tore down between the both of you. And I do feel that it was conversation. Okay. Somebody just had to, let me clarify this again, because somebody really needs to get their head out of the box here and to stop working either so many hours or working on a relationship that they have from the past that is blocking their new vision. Their new vision can be a love relationship with you, a future, but they're clinging too much to the past, so they can be scared of change. A lot of people are. Um, and scared to feel like, you know, if this don't work out with this new person, then I have to do all this healing all over again. But that's part of life. That's part of the karma of being human, right? Okay. Now, some of you may have or wonder why I have not done any type of reading regarding some things that you may be seeing online, the internet, and also probably TikTok reels and things like that. Allegedly, you know, the beings and things that you have been seeing down in Miami, where all of the police and everything like that was showed up, right, over allegedly some kids that were popping firecrackers or was assaulting or playing with sticks, but you need like over 100 police cars for that at the mall, really. The only reason I have not touched on that is because I have to come at that at a certain way, because my cards for me, as being a real reader, they will give me the truth. And some of you not ready for the truth. I already know what it is, right? And I also have to come about that very carefully because I don't want my channel to be canceled where I would have to start all over again. And then my cards do tell me the truth. It wouldn't shock me, but some of you, even if I do the reading and it shows you the truth, some of you still won't believe it. But you'll believe the cards when it comes to what is this person thinking about me? Do they still love me? Will I see them? But these are the same cards that will give you the truth, whether those entities are real or not. And some of you are not ready for that. You're not. It already been coming out in the reading. I just haven't been saying anything. But if you're going through your ascension, you can go back in the past couple of readings and see it in here. hmm Just like I told you that a earthquake was coming, a volcano was going to erupt. What happened like a week later? China had an earthquake, a 7.9. But some of you don't even remember that it came out in the reading. I gave it to you almost 2 weeks, a week to 2 weeks ahead of time that we were about to have an earthquake. Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. This card resonates with you right now. You understand? You see how it's giving you a truthful card. But if I was to do a reading about an alien or some type of entity coming through portals, okay, you wouldn't believe it. But this single card right here is telling a lot of truth about you because you are procrastinating about something. Also, your person, okay? So, some of you, this can be research or a phone call or a person that you need to reach out to handle some business for some of you, okay? A doctor, making a doctor appointment, talking to a lawyer, um, whatever type of doctor. It can be a MD, psychologist, psychiatrist. Um, it can be for some of you a professor. It can be some other type of legal paperwork, the IRS, Social Security, whatever this King of Swords is for you. Okay. Surrender negative thinking. So you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So that goes with that obsessively thinking. Obsessively thinking of something can turn very negative. Because you're trying to predict an outcome that hasn't happened yet. So you're already thinking or seeing something negative, which has not even come to pass. You don't even know what the answer is, but you're overthinking something that is already going to be a no. So you've been procrastinating on reaching out, doing something about it, working on it, okay, gathering paperwork up, reaching out, making a phone call, whether it's platonic, love, or business, okay. But now is the time to jump on it. Can also be ahead of time. Don't wait till the last minute to do research or to find something that you need or looking for, okay. Stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, just gently observe yourself and become more yielding. Okay, this will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. This is going to be this conversation that you have, even if it's about business. Okay, to an employer, right? To a family member, talking to your kids, whether they're young or old, it doesn't matter. Um, a friend, an associate, a brother, a sister, a lover, somebody you want to be in a relationship with, whoever it is. Try not to be stubborn. This is why the King of Swords is here. Try to be open. You can debate and have a conversation, but you don't have to be negative. Okay. You don't have to be confrontational. You can take your stance about how you feel and your belief, but also try to compromise and see something from somebody else's perspective. Because the compromise card is here and it's out for a reason. Okay, look at there. Surrender divine timing. That's why it's today's title, the bottom of the deck. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. And I had that to come out yesterday. And I think Stagner, you commented and laughed about ego. But I said it yesterday for a reason. It may not be you, but it may be something that may be taking place. So if a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. This is why patience required is in reverse. And this is why we have divine timing at play, surrender to divine timing, and today's title was already divine timing at play. But like I said again, if I give you a reading about aliens and all that, will you believe it? I already gave you the title Divine Timing at Play, and it came out 3 times in the reading, and you see me shuffling. So obviously, I'm getting some type of invocation and answers before I even do the reading. You understand? That's why everybody ain't ready. And this is a collective reading, not a personal. All right, how many minutes? We at 35. Let's see. Oh, we didn't check the bottom of the deck over here. The Hierophant in reverse. So somebody is needing to, again, change their rigid stance. Okay, somebody also can be against some type of authority, not wanting to go by rules, regulations, needing to also change some type of belief or structure, tradition. It don't have to be by the world, but it can be somebody's own beliefs, somebody's own structure, the way that they work and do something, the way that they work on or build on when it comes to love and relationships, or getting back into the practice of dating somebody, right? Because a lot of you been single on purpose for a while. And I feel that a lot of you are not really going to budge until a real divine timing is at play. And you really see the situation and the person as something that you are able to really work with and build with. And then you will think about coming into union. But until then, you will still continue to work on changing things about yourself in your life, and working on your ego. Okay, we all have ego. That's your first house. It's just going to be different levels of ego for different people. You understand? Ego is part of human characteristics. I know when my ego come out, but I don't have an ego every day. I notice, like, when I'm egotistical about certain things, can also be like things I believe in, um, divine timing, you know, if I'm doing some type of creative project, if I'm being creative, party planning, and it just depends. When I know I'm looking good and feeling very happy, I may be a little bit egotistical because that's my first house coming out. It's just some people ego is unphenomenal. It's just too much. Ooh, the snake in reverse. I guess that's good. That also can be that surrendering to stubbornness. Somebody here is stubborn, very much stubborn. And why would you want to be or work on a friendship or a love relationship with somebody who's so stubborn that they don't want to change? Because that will affect the love that you're trying to have with this person and build a relationship with. Nobody really wants to be with anybody who egotistical, because that type of egotistical characteristic can lead to a lot of arguments every day, a lot of fighting, right? A lot of stubbornness. So again, divine timing at play. Let's source the divine, right? Work on people's ego, because you can't have ego and love in the same situation. Not in the same mind frame. It's not going to work. We got the thief card, which is the same thing here. Obstacle, stubbornness, the mountain, hard to get through, hard to get across to, okay, a challenge. The Seven of Swords also can be a person who needs to understand that sometimes they be self-sabotaging situations in their life because of their ego. And then they wonder why they don't have love or can't be married or be in a love relationship. Negative thinking, procrastination also can be this mountain for you, okay, as an obstacle that you need to stop repetitively, obsessively doing. That's self sabotaging. Negative thinking is self sabotaging because you're trying to predict the outcome as negative before it even happened yet. You don't know what the divine timing of that situation can be unless you try and put some effort and work on it. Then you'll see and realize the outcome that can come from it. But if you never try to begin it, to start it, to work at it, to compromise, to allow yourself to give it some time to work, you already saying no, it's not going to work. I already know. You don't know everything, divine timing. So we do have the sun. Speaking of ego, said that yesterday, right? Some of you got a little bit of challenging times coming towards you. Okay. The key to love is saying to open your heart. Okay. You are the key to everything. How anything plays out, you're going to be part of the key. Are you going to allow your heart, the cage here, to be open? Um, Now we have the high honor card in reverse. Somebody is coming down off of their ladder. Okay. They're trying to compromise intuitively, spiritually being guided to come down halfway down this mountain to meet you halfway. Okay. Because they want you to still see them in um the valor. You know how you meet somebody or start a friendship with somebody and you like their persona, their demeanor, and you hold this person as wanting to be associated with them, a friend, a platonic friend, right? As some type of honor. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't allow that person to be your platonic friend or whatever, right? So you'll hold that person in some type of high honor. But then when they start talking behind your back or backstabbing you or whatever the case may be, right? You lose honor. You don't want to be bothered with them. You begin to see their true colors. So you understand the example that I'm giving you. Because you will hold somebody in a high honor if you want to build a relationship with them, especially going into or falling in love with this person, right? You would think to hold them in a high honor to be your partner. Some of you, this is being or will be highlighted to you. Okay, some things about you and also about this other person that maybe they kept something from you. It's going to come out. The conversation is going to come out. But allow that conversation to happen for a lot of you so that you'll get the clarity and insight about what's the next step for you. Whether you want to push forward or whether you want to go ahead and make the change and separate, from this person. Because somebody here also, I believe it's your other person, they want to get rid of or erase the negative thinking that you're holding above their head because of how they have been betraying themselves. They want to try and fix that. But some of you may be so stubborn that you don't even compromise long enough for them to communicate to you, to come and see you, or whatever the case may be. So that's going to be your choice. Because your negative thinking may have already pre-decided a decision of no. So it's no use of really compromising to even talk to the person, to see them, to do anything. Right? So you've already decided to procrastinate and don't reach out and don't put no further intent into the situation. And also, that same person has been doing the same thing. This is why both of you had the Tower. It was like a simultaneously combustion. Both of you was thinking negative. Both of you was being stubborn. Both of you were procrastinating. So while that was taking place, both of you were self-sabotaging because both of you were in your ego. It's just as simple as that. Ego is part of everybody's characteristics. It's just about when do you let down your ego so that change can be had to fix or conversate a situation. This is why the Sag card is here. Somebody needs to be more of the higher person, the higher ideal person. Okay? High honor, highest ideals to fix the situation or allow it to come to pass. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you go because we're at 46 minutes. Make sure you go and watch yesterday's reading. If you haven't, if you're a newcomer, please like, subscribe to this channel. And I also did some readings on my other channel, Yes or No Tarot. You can find those links to those video in the community tab. So just scroll over to community and you'll see the links to the videos to the other channel. If you haven't subscribed over there, go and subscribe, like the videos, like the shorts, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So I will be back tomorrow. It may be a little late, but I will try and still put a video out. So if you see it on Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, I really appreciate it. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.